All right. Well, welcome to part two in this two-part
We
battle
were
of the fifth battle of Rael. We do not talk about the first part. So,
the first part
pre-game,
was
pre-game interview. Where is Lamer? He seemed to have not spawned. There we
I
go.
am over
All right,
here.
Lamer. Pre-game interview,
Over here.
part two. I see you spinning. I'm right in front of you. I'm just
My
at RTS.
my troops are real confident in their victory. They are let's just say the first time the competition got real scared real quick. They just can't handle it, you know? Like, I guess some
Can't
people are not
handle the
really up to
sauce.
it, but yeah, they can't, they got lost in the sauce, can't handle the sauce, you know, maybe a little bit too spicy, it is what it is. Listen, the world is comprised of two people, underlings and overlings, all right? And let's just say Rael over here is part of the underlings, so let's
Those are
not
fighting
not not
words.
to yeah not to be overzealous, you know. He's just just that's just the way the world works. It is what it is. I listen, I don't make the rules. Ay
All
ay
right. It
ay.
seems you're bringing the same loadout of 522 instead of the normal meta of
Oh
howitzers. You're bringing
I
cannons.
got it. I got it.
And
I have 522. Like,
all right,
it's, yeah, like, we're good.
let's see
I'm
Rail
ready.
now.
32.
Rail has the same setup as well, 522 with the meta howitzers. All right, let's see Rail's part two pregame interview.
Oh yeah, let's see what he
Pregame
got to say. You know.
interview. Rail part two.
He's gonna be so mad once he sees my pregame interview.
All right, let's see what the response is. I mean,
Yeah, spit it out.
ooh, dang,
Okay, okay.
interesting,
He really wants
interesting.
to do that, huh?
I think he's still riding high off of
Hmm.
his current win against Pizza Rex. Ooh, you're probably
Probably gonna lose.
ooh. Rael is really amping this up against you.
Yeah, I'll for sure lose. After got scared and left. Woo!
Ooh, then the comeback.
Don't be scared to admit. Uh,
Whee! Actually, I lagged. So, okay, let's just start. Let's just start.
don't be scared of me.
Whoops, wrong button. I'm Napoleon. There it is again with the Napoleon.
I'm the pole.
That's the second time he said that, but the first time he said that, he actually won. Ooh, this is
I'm
very,
the pole.
very interesting,
Oh,
folks.
so those are his magic words, right? Yeah.
Napoleon,
I'm
Napoleon,
Napoleon.
and what's his other magic word? I swear he has another one. Oh no, it's really just Napoleon.
3220.
Okay, you guys may start in 5 seconds.
Three, two, one. Let's get it moving.
All right.
Let's get it moving.
Okay. Are you going to deafen now, Lamer?
Oh yes, yes, of course.
Okay. All right. I was too stupid to enforce the rule, but Rail has taken a very, very quick advantage. Oh my God, advantageous position. Sorry, an advantageous position as he's already at the village. Lamer is just barely trudging out of spawn. Rail is going to be taking the first couple quick hits upon Lamer. Ooh, Lamer has seemed to want a private chat. Let's see what we have here. Sorry, I did not realize I was muted that time. Anyways, as we see, from the first opening moves, Lamer has taken quick early shots with his cannons from that little village right there, and is firing upon Rael's position. Rael has been constantly been firing his howitzers, striking good hits against his cannons and artillery. Lamer is currently having an idea of... So Lamer seems he's going to try and go around. Rael seems to quickly notice this and is reforming his army. Ooh, Rael has not seemed to rotate his howitzers to face... sorry. Rael has not seemed to rotate his howitzers to face where, Lamer is currently facing. Oh, now he is. Now he catches on. And the howitzers are firing. That man... Those might land on very... Ooh, no, that's a miss. Rael seems to keep his artillery and army separate. Unlike Lamer currently. Lamer has everything all grouped up nice and tight except for this one line. Rael has his infantry in one spot, his artillery off to the side. Very interesting. Lamer seems to be using this one piece of line infantry as arty bait, as to not let his main force just get absolutely clobbered up by Rael's howitzers. And once again, as I forgot to say this earlier, Rael is sponsored by France with this one. Rael seems to keep up the pressure, continuously firing upon Lamer's constantly moving troops. Ooh, Rael is very, very caught off guard by what Lamer's plan is. He seems to be just frozen as he has not moved his lines. Ooh, he is moving his artillery closer into further into the village. From this bird's eye view, we can sort of see of Lamer setting up in the trees. Along with... Oh, nope. Now he's crossing. He's crossing over the river. Or one of the rivers. It seems like he's going to take up this defensive position here. With the barricades and the sandbags. And he's going to look over where Rael's line is. Rael has still not moved his line infantry. Or just the main bulk of his army. To face Lamer's incoming flanking force. Seems his only focus right now is the artillery, which I must say is a good move. Oh, and there it is. Rael has noticed the opportunity and will now reform his army to face Lamer. Lamer seems to keep one piece of line infantry out as arty bait. See what Lamer's cannons can do. Ooh, scored a small hit. Now the gunfire is occurring. Lamer is at an odd angle, facing towards Rael. He is not fully straightened out. He's angled across the sandbag right now. Interesting. Lamer is thinking that he would get a defensive bonus, or he's hoping that he did not get a defensive bonus. It seems like he's going to try and force his way into the town. He's constantly moving at an angle. He's going to try and... Seems like he's going to try and force his way into town and also grab the defense bonus with Rael. But since Lamer's going to be in the closer range, Rael is pushing forwards. Those cannons are trying to do some bigger damage now. Ooh, that was a deadly howitzer drive. He seems to be staggering his lines. A very, very common quote of Octavius. It's less that he's staggering these now, and it's more that he's making these individually split up. Seems to try and pick apart as much as he can from his line. He might just send a force to go down the road and try and hit these houses. This is exactly what he's doing, as he's sending currently one elite and one line infantry onto the road and is going to try and outflank. Ooh, the Rael seems to be sort of shimmying around, pushing up. Ooh, I think I see what's occurring. Ooh, that cannonade was devastating. Lamer seems to be diverting most of his troops to try and go and snipe out the howitzers. Oh, that's a big hit from the howitzers right there. Lamer seems to be pulling back the elite that just got hammered. This is giving Lamer more time. Oh, and Rael forgot about a piece of line infantry that has been left behind. Ooh, that might just have to do with the field modes. Oh, but Lamer fails to relocate his cannons to fire on that one piece. That line infantry might just escape with its life. Ooh, that's big damage right there. A bunch of Rael actually might take the first casualty now. Lamer has done exactly what he said he would do, trying to get nice and up close and personal. And now it seems like he's mostly accomplished his goal of pushing through, getting both defense bonuses with Rael, and now it's a battle through the village. Lamer sends up his troops even further. Rael is sending super far back that line right there to heal up. Which is fair. That thing has a sliver of health left. That thing could get sneezed on and it'll go down. Oh, and it seems like Lamer's gonna try and send a troop around and go try and snipe it off. Battery might be just going for the howitzer. Both of those are devastating moves. Oh my god. Lamer's going the full yard. The full, I don't know, whatever the distance is. Oh, it actually looks like he's gonna go for the howitzers instead. Then he sends it into the howitzers, doing the oh, Rael fails to engage in melee combat against him. Wait, no, never mind. I feel like Lamer should have gone for the piece of infantry in the back. Tried to pick that off. Ooh. Lamer's repositioning the line to attack the howitzer. He's still not inflicting any damage against the howitzer. The howitzer's standing strong. Lamer actually might take the first casualty now. And down goes Lamer's first piece of that very, very disappointing move. I feel like he sort of fumbled on that one. Should have just gone to the piece of line that was back here. It was all low. Lamer has to do some heavy microing now, trying to save most of his troops. Oh, he seemed to take one back. It is now tied 1-1. Lamer is guerrilla fighting house to house through the town, setting up his cannons throughout. Hammering Rael. Ooh, Rael actually might take a piece of elite with his houses. Most of Lamer's troops are barely in range. Barely in the howitzer's dead zone. Ooh, Rael seems to be pulling back one of his houses. Seems to try and get a shot off on any piece of infantry that he can take out. That might just take one out, or maybe two if he's lucky. Some heavy house-to-house fighting I've seen. Ooh, Rael seems to be falling back more and more. Oh, Lamer seems to be going for another attack up onto Rael's howitzers. Another blunder and another one down. I don't think Lamer can cost any more battles or any more moves like that. He's tied the score up once again, and he's sending Rael away from the town. Any good howitzer placement now will take out at least 2 troops. When the cannons... Oh, and here comes the howitzer turn around, and it fires! Ooh, barely scathing. These two are left with barely any health left. Lamer better pull those away before he gets finished more. Before Rael... Oh my gosh, sorry. Before Rael can take the lead. Ooh. Oh my god! And Lamer focuses cannon fire on one piece, and it takes out a piece of line infantry of Rael. This is very, very close. Ooh. I think I see Lamer's plan now of concentrating his cannon fire onto one troop. Ooh, but his cannons are taking gunfire damage. They're getting picked apart from everything. I don't think Lamer's seen it yet. Oh, and Lamer uses the thing to howitzers. Those things are devastating. Lamer actually might take this one. He actually might lose a piece of artillery if he doesn't get out of there safely. Oh, Lamer takes another one back. It is now 4-3 Lamer. You better pull those artillery back. Oh, and Lamer loses the howitzer. This is very close. Lamer is down in the health department. And it's both tied up. Ooh, Rael might lose another piece of infantry. If he doesn't pull that back soon, it might just get gunned down before where it stands. Oh, Lamer concentrates. Ooh, it's a heavy miss though. Rael seems to be diverting a many. Oh, actually, he's sending a full retreat. Let's see what Lamer will do. Will he take a defensive position or will he continue this push? He has a lot of low units. And it's best they both sit back and heal up. Oh, Lamer seems to be diverting his troops over, shifting them left. Ooh. Lamer does slight damage against Rael's line infantry here on the heights. If Lamer can get a nice cannonade shot and do this or this, these are toast. Dunzo. Lamer seems to be cycling out his troops as best as he can right now. This micro is absolutely insane. Oh, and it seems like that piece of line getting hit by his artillery. Ooh, Rael seems to be pulling back that line even further. I can tell it's very close between both of them. They just don't want to risk any fumble would be the downfall of them. Ooh, Lamer seems to not have pulled back his elite over here. Ooh, that's some heavy damage still. Lamer responsive, not yet. Whatever could that mean? Ooh, he's saying he could push. Yes, it is. I agree, it is not the most opportune time for this. Oh, and here comes the artillery barrage. Ooh, it just misses. Ooh, that's huge damage against this line right up here. Ooh, and Rael seems to be pulling it back. I feel like Lamer needs to pull back more. Excuse me. Ooh, Lamer seems to be pushing up a piece of line even further. Ooh, serving as Artie Bay, but he still gets hit. They have 17 minutes to close this out. Lamer is low on 2 units, above half on one, and a little bit below half on another. His cannons are still alive. Meanwhile, on Rael's side, we have a way below half line infantry, 2 way below half line infantry, and almost above half elite, a full health howitzer, and a above half line. Oh, and he seems to be pulling back behind the heights. Oh, I see why now. That must have gotten hit by the cannons. Ooh, now the cannons refocus onto this elite over here. Oh, and here comes the artillery fire. Oh, and it doesn't do much. And here comes a guest appearance by Ethanol. The man who beat Rael with 10 riflemen in the second battle of Rael. Ooh, and now I think it is. And now Lamer sees like it's the most opportune time to oh my god. Opportune time to go push up Rael. He's sending his half health elite. Ethanol's trying to have another 1v1 against Rael. Ooh, he seems to be diverting the artillery fire. Ooh, that elite is so low. It seems Ethanol and Augustus are having a little kitty fight about who's gonna fight next. Ooh, I don't think Lamer has realized that his cannons are getting absolutely lit up by these. Oh my god, and Lamer takes the 5th one! Ooh, it seems like Rael is locked. This seems like he's gonna lock in now. He's trying to pick them apart one at a time. Ooh, Lamer is down in 3. Oh, it's basically 4. This would be the most opportune time for Rael to push. This will absolutely send Lamer back. Oh, and it doesn't even have to push up. Lamer is already making the trek back. Ooh, that artillery almost he might lose that piece of line. Rael has Lamer on the run back into the village. And here comes Lamer. Ooh, Lamer. Or here comes Rael. Oh my god, I just realized that. Wow, Rael seems to push Lamer even beyond the village. He's gonna make a big retreat. This is the most opportune time to have his units heal up. Rael is above health on most of his units, including his house. He's just sending his howitzer back to let it just wreak havoc on Lamer's elite. Ooh, Lamer dodges the barrage. Wow, what an absolute stricken army. Like Napoleon out of Russia. There's nothing left. Ooh, Rael's saying his classic wait, but he can't spell still. Ooh, he's questioning why Lamer retreated so far back from the village. Ooh, Lamer's baiting him to take it. Interesting, interesting. Here comes the barrage. That elite's gonna get hit hard, and it did. Even taking a little bit off the cannons. Will this be the comeback of the century by Rael? Oh, it seems like he's sending Lamer all the way back to the blue top spawn. He's just falling back and back and back. Let's see, Rael's howitzers. His howitzer crew sees where Lamer is at. He's still retreating. Oh, and here's the fire. Let's track the boulders. Oh, there they are. I'm blind. Ooh. Another miss. Lamer seems to have retreated back to the very top. Yeah, I guess this is a city or a town. Lamer has seemed to make the big retreat all the way from the little village all the way up towards the big town up here, where he's gonna just sit and heal up. Oh, this might seem like a stall out, folks. Lamer might just seem like he'll just stall out this match to gain the win by 1. Not that very honorable. Rael is fully healed up. I don't see why he doesn't continue in advance. Ooh. I think I might have to give him the hit of truth. Ooh, Lamer says he promises that he'd come back to fight. Ethanol is cheering on Rael that he must win this. Here's the cannonade. Ooh, that's a great hit. From that range, I'm surprised it actually hit them. Here's the next barrage. Ooh. Just barely missing. Rael is putting up his howitzer even more with the rest of his army. I think Rael made a devastating move of letting Lamer retreat. Now Lamer has the defensive position. Rael says for the Emperor. And Rael is making the move. He's going to probably cross over the river, set up over here. He's going to begin the next engagement. Seems like Rael seems to like to put his howitzers in advantageous positions. for a little higher range. Ooh, that cannonade missed entirely over Rael's approaching army. Or, this isn't even an army. Alright, Rael seems to continue, is still moving up his houses. It seems like he's not going to keep them up here. Alright, here becomes the crossing. Rael is sending his troops across the river. He's going to set up right across from the bridge, probably. Those cannons are going to wreak havoc if he doesn't make a quick move. Unless they miss just so badly. Ooh, Rael seems to be pulling back for no reason. He's crossing back across the river. Ooh, here comes the howitzer. Little to no damage. Rael just loses sword by attrition. Sorry folks, I'm very tired. It is 12:35 in the morning. Ooh, Rael says that he's scared to rush. Oh, and it looks like Lamer's gonna just go do it for him. Even Lamer is saying to hold his ground. Well, I think Lamer's just gonna go on for a full head charge. Rael's gonna pull back the howitzer even more. Well, what is Rael gonna do? Is he gonna just... Oh, never mind. He halts right before Rael. Taking heavy gunfire to the face. Ooh, those might hit the cannons. Oh, that does about half damage. Oh, and here comes Lamer with the charge against Rael's infantry. Oh, but Rael doesn't know how to do infantry charge mechanics and whatnot, and he's leaving the howitzers open. Ooh, Rael did take down an elite though. Oh, but he doesn't know how to... He's not gonna move the other elite to go sandwich it. Oh my god, it's the end. And Rael has... And the curse has probably maybe been reinstated. And Rael has lost. Oh, and there it is, folks. He said the line. He said the line. Alright. Alright. Part 2.
Oh,
of
yeah.
The fifth battle of Rael.
Oh, yeah.
Post-game interview. Lamer. First of all,
Mm.
holy cell in the village. Yeah, what was happening?
Yeah,
that was bad. That was a bad performance, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, that honestly, I got a little cocky there. I'll admit. All right, I honestly I thought
that Rael
at first
was gonna wipe you out from while you were in the village.
yeah, no, for a second I thought I was gonna wipe it first. I was kind of like struggling there. I was like trying to really out of trid him. I was trying to heal my lines at the same time. At first, what was going to happen was my positioning was getting bad. I wasn't placing my troops at a proper, or also my cannons, artillery, whatever. I wasn't placing at a proper position, which then allowed him to pick off my units, as well as I wasn't using my artillery bait correctly, which then allowed his howitzers to take out one of my cannons, one or two of my lines, and then also his infantry as well hammered my lines, which made it really hard.
Definitely.
It made it really hard to do anything. So yeah, but I think that I got him on the run. I was able to kick him out of the little town, and after doing that, kicking him out the town, I was able to push him even further a little bit.
Yes, you did push him further,
but then
beyond this little hill.
Yeah. But then after I took out one of his troops, I had to retreat, because my lines were getting very low, and if I stayed any further, his lines had a lot of health, so if I stayed any longer, I would have lost more lines and actually lost the game. So instead, I had to do a tactical retreat just so I can get my lines to full health and then come back at him, because I had more lines. I do believe Rael made
a very big blunder of not pursuing you.
Yeah, he should have kept pursuing me. I would have.
He should have pursued.
I would have struggled. He should have pursued.
If he kept the pursuit up, you would have been constantly gunned down from your heavy retreat from the little village into the road into the big town.
Yeah, it would have been a harder time for me for sure. But if he was to still chase me, I had my one elite that was running. First off, his howitzers wouldn't really be able to do much damage against me because I was running and baiting.
Yeah, I saw.
And two, my other lines. Yeah, and two, my other lines were healing. So I would have still had more lines to cover my one elite that was covering my retreat. So that I still would have won in the end game, but just it would have been a harder time to win. That's really it, you know?
Wow. Quite the battle. I must
Hold
say
on.
that. But thank you folks
Yeah,
for
it was
tuning in and
it was
watching
really interesting.
the hopefully you watched part 1 and part 2 of the 5th battle of Rael. This was this was quite an interesting one, I will say. The about as many blunders as the Pizza Rex
Yes,
one,
sir.
just slightly less, actually slightly
Yes,
less.
sir.
But Rael's winning streak so far has ended right there. Thank you for watching.
Mhm.
Outro music.